Will there be an Higuain and Emerson swap? I know, it seems crazy, it really does. But before I get straight into things, please smash that like button, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button, because guess what, guys? Within the next 48 to 72 hours, there will be major news dropping out about Mauricio Sarri. It's all but confirmed. A guy by the name of Hassan, who has a minor stake into the club, into Chelsea, has announced on his Instagram page, he has posted on his story, "Thank you, Sarri," with a picture of Mauricio Sarri. So it's all but done. Expect the news to be officially announced by the club within the next 48 to 72 hours. But yes, I know it sounds crazy, guys. Emerson is wanted by Juventus. Now, Juventus are willing to offer Higuain because Chelsea still do owe 10 million in fees, loan fees for Higuain, but they are willing to waive that 10 million to get you both Sarri and Emerson. And let's face it, guys. You know, I'm not with this. I don't agree with this. But let's look at it from our perspective. We need a striker right now. Honestly, right now, it's Tammy Abraham and Olivier Giroud. Now, don't get me wrong. Tammy Abraham has extreme potential. I believe in his abilities, and I do believe that he has potential to be world class. Right? But as of now, he's not ready to take on the pressure of being Chelsea's #1 striker. Right? He needs to sit back. He does need to stay at Chelsea. I don't believe he needs to go out on loan. He's proven that he's worthy of an opportunity. Him being our second choice striker with Olivier Giroud is just not good enough. It's not good enough to compete on the highest of levels. We have Champions League football as well, guys. And Batshuayi, I don't believe in Batshuayi. Only reason why I would give him a chance is because him and Pulisic seem to have had a good connection back at Dortmund. Other than that, Batshuayi has shown little to nothing of him being a potential world-class striker. I'm sorry. And with the possibility of both Da Silva and Kennedy on loan at Newcastle, possibility of them coming back into the first team, are we really, that much in danger if we let Emerson go? I do believe out of the left backs that we have now, he is by far the best left back that's on the team, current squad. He's by far better than Marcos Alonso, who's linked to Atletico Madrid. But based off his transfer ban, he might not leave. I really do hope he does leave, though. But when we look at it from that perspective, we possibly can. I just hope that we don't fall into the trap of giving too much for little. Because Higuain, I believe he's a bit washed. I don't want to say washed because it's kind of harsh, but he's not in his prime anymore. But we do need a striker, and not just outside of the football realms. We need a world-class name, a world-class striker, a striker that can be monetized in a sense. Higuain is a big name player. He's a world-renowned player, and he will sell his shirts, jerseys. So when you look at it from that perspective, maybe Chelsea will look at it and say, okay, look, we will benefit most if we fill the void of a striker, because like I said, we're gonna be competing at Champions League, so it's gonna be a whole other competition. So next season we're looking at around 50 to 70 games next season, with us being in Champions League football. So with that being said, we need a third striker, and Higuain, he can fill that void. He's already been at Chelsea. He's adapted to culture. He's adapted to life in London. So hey, it's not a bad shout. I hope this transfer ban is lifted so we can get, or at least frozen, so we can get some players, because we desperately need players. But we're limited. Our hands are tied. We don't have many options. But get into my final and last topic of this video. With Mauricio Sarri leaving off to Juventus, what does that mean for Jorginho? Now, I've thought of some scenarios of where he can play, or how we can possibly retain his service and without selling him, because I've seen many fans, delusional fans, saying that we should sell Jorginho. Jorginho is a world-class midfielder, okay? He can do much more than just play the Regista role. That's just what he specializes in. But there's many ways of highlighting or putting him in position to where he can show his true talent. I wouldn't be surprised if the next manager that comes in, which it does look like it's going to be Frank Lampard, him sliding Kante back in that defensive mid role and making Jorginho more of an attack-minded midfielder. playing right behind the strikers, right? He did that with Mason Mount. Lampard did that with Mason Mount plenty of times this season, where he would have him playing more of a cam role. I think he did it against Aston Villa, but that was a mistake because, you know, he wasn't receiving the ball. But that's besides the point. I do still believe that even though Mauricio Sarri is off to Juventus, there's many ways that we can put Jorginho in a role that he will benefit the team. But I'm going to be dedicating a video specifically for that. But leave me your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think? Is it crazy to give up Emerson for Higuain because the fact that we do need another striker? Or are you all on board with it? Do you believe that with Mauricio Sarri leaving, that Jorginho can succeed? I personally do, because I feel like even though he is a specialist in a Regista role, I do believe he has qualities that can be used within the team. He's not Danny Drinkwater or any other midfielder that's average or, you know, limited to a specific formation. He can adjust quite well. Anyways, guys, this has been a news update, so to speak. Up the chills. More news coming in, so make sure you hit that bell notification button and subscribe to join the pride, right? I'm out. Up the chills.